Sagittarius, welcome back. Or if you're new, welcome. This is Cindy with Tana Tarot, and we are getting ready to do your love reading for next week, which is the week of February 21 through 27. I was using a new deck, and you are reading number 9. And in your reading that I initially laid out, every single card in it, out of 78 cards, and 9 cards for the reading, every single card except for definitely 1, maybe 2, were in like the last few readings. And I was like, you know what, I think this deck is getting stale. So I am going back to this one. So let us see. If it's the same cards, I'm going to freak out. Okay, Sag, let's get going. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out the cards and tell you the positions. And then we'll go back through and I will tell you the story. This card is about the recent past. Oosh. This card is about the current energy. This card is about your person's energy. No, this is way different. This is what your person thinks of you. This is how your person feels about you. This is how your person intends to move forward. This card represents what is hidden or a challenge. This card is advice from Spirit. And this card represents the potential outcome. Let's see. So we have the Empress, a Queen, Princess. Okay, that's not bad. I thought we had a couple of queens. Sometimes there's just too many people. Makes it quite dicey. Okay, let me go ahead and tell you what I see. So, the recent past, one or the both of you has been putting in a ton of energy into this relationship. Now, perseverance, resilience. But you know, I always ask myself, is it both of you? If so, good. But why? Why is it so hard? This is a relationship reading. Should it be that hard? And then second, I always ask myself, sorry, I still got, the cough's almost gone, but you're reading number 9, and so my voice is getting wonky, so you may hear me drink water. Sometimes I look at this, and not just this deck, but almost every deck, and I look like, yeah, he's standing there like, yeah, look at, you know, I worked this hard, I'm perseverance, I'm like here. But also, I think it gets to the point, it's almost the end. 10 of Wands is when they put down their load, you know, their heavy load of all the wands, and they move forward. I always feel like 9 of Wands is, okay, what next? Should I stay? Should I continue to do this, or should I go? So, a lot of questions for the past energy. Is it both of you working on it? Is it one? Is it a good thing? Or is someone doing more work than the other? I don't know. Let's see. Current energy, the Tower. So what this means is, in this relationship right now, and I would say that this relationship has, you have met this person, definitely. And yeah, because this is the current common energy. I was going to say, well, the person could be having a tower and then you guys meet, but no. This is the current common energy of the relationship. So, currently, there is an upheaval, and something is ending or being torn down because it was built on a false foundation. And so relationship-wise, what that tells me is either a big like hoofara, a big argument has occurred, and someone looks at something totally differently. An argument or a disagreement has occurred and the relationship is ending. Or, an argument, some type of disagreement or something has happened, and someone has to make some kind of very large change. So, couple things. One, the Tower is fate. You cannot avoid the Tower. You could cause something Tower-like to happen yourself, but the Tower usually happens when someone avoids making a decision or taking an action. And the Tower usually occurs when something is just not built on a firm foundation, like two people are together for the wrong reason. There's codependency, there's abuse. Someone has lied to someone. It's just the foundation is not right. It's not firm. It's not solid. It is built on a falsehood. So there's a lot of different things that could be going on in this relationship, but there is some type of major event that has occurred or will occur in the very near future that is going to, shake things up and cause a lot of changes in this relationship. Now, your person's energy in this relationship is the Eight of Pentacles. I see this person as being a very hard worker, very focused, very concerned with building a firm and solid and stable foundation. I don't know if that's the same person who did all this perseverance and this work, or if this is you and that's them, but this is them. So both of these could be them. I don't know. Let's see. What do they think of you? Well, they think the world of you. They see you as a highly accomplished person. They see you as like multifaceted, like I would say, oh wow, they have their business, they have a active social life, they they belong to a book club, being silly, but they have a lot going on. They're very successful and very accomplished. I also see pardon me, I also see this could have to do with travel. So you could be, a confirmation would be, because this is what they think of you, you could be somehow engaged in travel, the travel industry. You might have to travel for work, something like that. That could be a confirmation. How do they feel about you? We have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, the energy is honest. A very truthful person, no BS. Excellent communicator. They will tell you exactly how they feel, exactly what's going on. They're giving and nurturing. Look at her hand there. It's got the butterfly, and she's very abundant. Just the thing is, you got to be able to hear the truth, and you got to be able to hold a conversation. And they feel that that's you. Now, one thing, a queen will cut a motherfucker out, okay? Like if someone's not treating her right or doing the right thing, she will use that sword. And, the Queen of Swords very rarely would allow someone to treat her poorly and have a hard time expressing her displeasure, nor would she hang around for a long time and let that happen. So I think this person's very impressed with you, actually. How do they intend to move forward? The Princess of Wands is the Page of Wands. They would like to give you a message of interest. They'd like to take action on this relationship. Okay, I'm starting to see something here. So they, how they intend to move forward, Messenger of Wands. So it's not a King of Wands. It's the Page. The Princess is the Page. So the Messenger of Wands. Wands is action. Wands could also be attraction, chemistry. This person would like to come forward to you, Sagittarius, and tell you how they feel, that they care, and that they're attracted to you. What is hidden or challenge? Wishes, dreams. Someone feeling disappointed because maybe their dreams have not come true. So Sagittarius, let me back up. So I'm seeing here something that's going on. So Sagittarius, this is Nine of Wands. This is you. Pardon me. You fought like hell. You persevered. You worked really, really, really hard on something because you cared. And it did not work out. And that's all we have to know. And that's not this relationship. So Sagittarius, confirmation for you, something, recently, maybe the last few months, something major, something that you worked very hard on and something that you cared about did not work out. It could be a relationship, it could have been a job, whatever it was. Like the job could have said, yeah, we're going to pay you this much, and you get to travel to here and there, and then you get your stipend and your per diem, and could have sold you like a real bill of goods, and it could have been all bullshit, and you could have been so pissed because you worked so freaking hard that you left. And I'm not saying that you tore the place down or anything, but you might have just gone in one Friday and said, do you know what? I'm gone. I'm out of here. And, that could have had that's a big thing. That's a big tearing down of something that was built on a false foundation. That was your livelihood. Or it could have been a relationship. You could have worked very hard on it and found out that someone did not have your best interests at heart, whether they were cheating or they were just didn't show you their true self, whether they were just a big old asshole. But I see you working very hard on something that didn't work out, Sagittarius. But you have a new person, because this energy does feel new to me. And I would venture to say that it may be an earth sign. So that would be, I know him. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So if that is so, that would be a confirmation. They think very much of you. And they would like to, they see what you've been through. So they would like to come in with a small offer, and on purpose. It doesn't mean it's small energy, because they're a very strong, mature person. But because of what you've been through, maybe a text, maybe, hey, would you like to go out for coffee? Would you like to go out for a drink? They'd like to do that because they see you. I mean, you may be the Queen of Swords. You worked hard on this and you saw this and you're like, shh, off with their heads. I'm done. And you may have told them the story and they'd be like, whoa, I like that. This chick knows, this chick doesn't put up with any BS. I need someone like that. I need someone honest. So anyway, this person would like to reach out. And that's how they plan on moving forward. I don't know if this is, the challenge was, you know, you had dreams here and hopes and plans with them and it didn't work out. Or perhaps you're questioning whether you can have a good relationship. Will your dream and your hopes of a good relationship ever come true? That could be a challenge for you after what you've been through. Advice from Spirit. You are already seen as the world and the Queen of Swords. Sit in your Empress-like abundant your femininity, your yin, your beautiful, your abundant energy. Yeah, you've been through this, but sit back in this energy. Let this person come to you. It's okay. They get it. Let this person come to you. Even though what you've been through, you're still affected by it. You are the Empress. You've only grown stronger. You knew when to cut things out. And the potential outcome, Sagittarius, with this person, a time of healing and recuperation. You know what, Sagittarius? I see this person as super nurturing. They know what you've been through. They admire the hell out of you. They're going to start out slow. Hey, I'd like to take you to, dinner. I know this cozy little place on blah, blah, blah. Would you like to go? You go. He pulls out your chair for you. You have a nice dinner. He asks you a lot of questions. He shows interest. He takes you home. He drops you off at your home. You're like, oh God, what's going to happen now? He says, you know what? I had a great time. I really enjoyed spending time with you. You're the bomb. And then he doesn't ask. He just leans in and he gives you no tongue, but like a decent kiss, like, mwah. And you're like, oh, he knows what he's doing. And then he says, I'll call you. And he drives off. So you have this space. You're like, this could be interesting. You don't feel overwhelmed. You don't feel pushed. And you think, could my dream come true? And so the outcome is you have within the purview or parameter or whatever the proper word is of maybe even starting a new relationship. You can still heal and rest and recuperate, and this person can help you. Sagittarius, it's beautiful. Love has found you because you really are the bomb.com. And do you know what? This may be hard for you to believe, but I'm a Sagittarius. So anyway, and you're good looking too. Sagittarius. So anyway, if this did resonate, please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, if you would please subscribe, it would help me to be able to continue to give free readings on YouTube. I love it. It's what I want to do. Please help me to be able to do that. By subscribing, it would mean the world to me. So Sagittarius, this is what I have for you for next week. I think it's awesome. I may claim this. So see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.